The past 4 seasons, we've witnessed a below-average Knicks team as they've only won 37, 17, 32, and 31 games since 2013. The last time they reached the playoffs was the 2012-2013 season, in which they lost to the Pacers 4-2 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The failure of the Knicks' past 4 seasons is due to many factors such as poor trades and free agent signings and subpar draft picks. Entering the 2017 season, the New York Knicks could have had a championship team if they made the proper free agent signings and draft picks. So today we are going to look at how the New York Knicks would have looked entering the 2017 season if they made the right draft picks and free agent signings since 2013. So in the 2013 offseason, the New York Knicks made a trade for Andre Bargnani, in which they gave up a draft pick and 2 other players. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to void this deal because we need the draft picks for future players. And also, Bargnani was not much of a help for the New York Knicks. In the 2013 draft, with the 24th pick, the New York Knicks selected Tim Hardaway Jr., who has been a decent player, but they passed on a better player in Rudy Gobert. If we were to redraft the 2013 draft, we would have drafted Rudy Gobert instead of Tim Hardaway. So entering the 2013-14 season, the New York Knicks would have had a starting 5 of Raymond Felton, Iman Shumpert, Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, and Tyson Chandler, with Rudy Gobert, J.R. Smith, and Kenyon Martin coming off the bench. This starting 5 would not have made much of a difference from their original starting 5. So in the 2014 draft, the New York Knicks did not have a first round pick because they gave it up in the Carmelo deal. However, they did have 2 second round picks, in which they drafted Clay Anthony early and Thanasis Antetokounmpo. If we were to redo this draft, we would have drafted Nikola Jokic and Samaj Tristan. Also in the 2014 offseason, they traded away Tyson Chandler. We would keep this deal because that would allow Rudy Gobert to start for the New York Knicks. So entering the 2014-15 season, the New York Knicks would have a starting 5 of Jose Calderon, Langston Galloway, Carmelo Anthony, Joe Smith, and Rudy Gobert, with a bench of Samaj Tristan and Lance Thomas. Nikola Jokic would not play his first year with the New York Knicks as he stayed in Europe. With this starting 5, the New York Knicks would have a 8-game win improvement because of Rudy Gobert's win share of 9.3 compared to Tim Hardaway's win share of 0.8. As a result, the New York Knicks would increase from 17 wins to 25 win season. This would give the New York Knicks a similar record to the Orlando Magic, which would give them the 5th pick in the 2015 draft. So in the 2015 draft, the New York Knicks would select Devin Booker out of Kentucky. We would also keep the free agent signing of Aaron Aflalo and Robin Lopez, and also Nikola Jokic would play his first year in the NBA. So this would give a starting 5 of Samaj Tristan, Devin Booker, Carmelo Anthony, Nikola Jokic, and Rudy Gobert, with a bench of Aaron Aflalo, Robin Lopez, Jose Calderon, and Galloway. Even if this team is a much improved team, they are still not competitive enough to go against the Cavs and the Warriors. So in the 2016 draft, the New York Knicks would most likely have a late first round pick because of their improvement. With their late first round pick, the New York Knicks would draft Malcolm Brogdon. They would also keep the free agent signings of Courtney Lee and Kyle O'Quinn, and they would still do the deal for Derrick Rose. And we would void the contract of Joakim Noah to create salary cap for the future. Now entering the 2015-16 season, the New York Knicks would have a starting 5 of Derrick Rose, Devin Booker, Carmelo Anthony, Nikola Jokic, and Rudy Gobert, with a bench of Courtney Lee, Malcolm Brogdon, Kyle O'Quinn, and Drew Holiday. Now this is a really good and competitive starting 5. Once again, even though this team is a solid 5, this team would not be strong enough to beat the Cavaliers or the Warriors. Now entering the 2017 season, once again the New York Knicks would most likely have a late first round pick. And with this pick, the New York Knicks would select Jordan Bell, who is a good defensive player and similar to Draymond Green. Now entering the 2017-18 season, the New York Knicks would still allow Derrick Rose to leave to the Cavs, and they would still sign Ramon Sessions. And the New York Knicks would also sign Tim Hardaway. The New York Knicks would have a starting 5 of Malcolm Brogdon, Devin Booker, Carmelo Anthony, Nikola Jokic, and Rudy Gobert, and their bench would be Courtney Lee, Tim Hardaway, Kyle O'Quinn, Ramon Sessions, and Drew Holiday. Now this starting 5 would be much better as Jokic and Gobert have more years of experience, and Devin Booker and Malcolm Brogdon with the extra year of experience. If the New York Knicks had this starting 5, that would definitely make a push against the Cavaliers or the Golden State Warriors. And so that will be it for today. If you like my video, please leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment for any other future video ideas.